this year? How do you get ready for game two?
Locking back into our principles and the things that we've been doing well all playoffs and all year, and just get back to those things we had to adjust to, watch the film, and we'll try to make those corrections going into next game.
It's of course all about adjustment, so what do you think will be the most important thing to bounce back?
Focusing, like I said, on the principles that got us here, and I think we kind of had some lapses in the first game in some of those areas, and shoring those up will definitely give us a great opportunity to be successful.
You guys didn't get to the rim very much last night. Why do you think that was, and how can you get to the rim more?
Yeah, putting pressure on the rim is definitely going to be a huge emphasis for us. Getting in the paint, that creates a lot of great shots for us, and that's another one of those principles, like I said, that's gotten us here. So that's definitely be a focus going into next game.
Is there something about Golden State defense that prevented you? Maybe a wrinkle that they weren't doing against you in the regular season, or were they just effective in what they were?
They're a great defensive team. They did a great job of keying in on our guys and the situations that we like to be in. So, like you said, the playoffs is about adjusting. So that's what we had to do going to the next game. At the end of the day, it's about winning games. So whatever the situation may be, I'm going to try to find ways to help us be successful. So we're focused on this series. I'm not necessarily comparing it to anything other than the last game we just played. So that's the focus for me.
Dwight, third time you've been in this position of playoffs here. What's the confidence level?
Repeat that?
It's the third time you guys have been here in this position. You're down 0-1.
Oh, okay.
What's the confidence level?
The confidence doesn't change. At the end of the day, it's a long series. We'll learn a lot from this first game, and we'll try to make those adjustments in this next game coming up. But at the end of the day, it's a long series, so our confidence will not waver because of one loss.
Why do you think Jason fits your team in the way you guys play?
There's a long list of reasons why he's been great for us. He's been there before, first and foremost, so we trust him, he trusts us. He's easy to communicate with, and he's very direct, so it's adjustments happen quick because he can be very direct with us, which I think is huge for a team like ours that's trying to develop still. So, but yeah, there's a long list of great things that we've been able to accomplish together this year already. At the end of the day, we got to be locked in. So we have to have our head on a swivel, listen to each other, communicating at a high level, especially in an arena like this that gets very loud. Got to be locked in, especially in timeouts, because, like you said, adjustments are going to happen throughout the quarter, and sometimes even throughout possessions when guys are on the floor. They got to be able to hear what we're saying and communicate. So preparation is huge, but once you get in the game, things can change. So being able to communicate is key. I think it definitely helps with credibility for sure. But I think the biggest source of credibility for him is what he's done coaching with us. From day one, since he's got here, the principles he's laid down, the way we communicate with one another, kind of the pillars of what he's trying to teach have been where the credibility for us comes from primarily, because that's what we see every day, and that hasn't changed over the ups and downs of the season and especially the playoffs. So that's key for us. Yeah, but I was young and focused on a lot of other things. But yeah, I definitely remember he had an amazing career.
Dwight, Jason talked about the fact he felt Golden State was more physical yesterday. How do you guys address it? And do you need to be more physical?
Yeah, simply. We need to pick up our physicality. We need to respond better to those situations. So yes.
You were talking about the noise level and communication a while ago. Y'all's defensive stats, home versus away during the playoffs, are almost night and day. You have one on the road, but is that the biggest obstacle? Being able to communicate on the court, on the road, or why do you think those numbers are so different?
I wouldn't necessarily attribute it solely to the volume of the crowd, because our crowd gets just as loud, if not louder. So I don't really think that's necessarily a factor per se.
Why do you think y'all's defensive numbers are so drastically different?
I haven't looked at the specifics of the numbers personally and what areas are better or worse, but I would have to look closer at that. But that's something that we need to improve on as we continue to move forward, because you have to be able to win on the road.
Reggie Bullock's up for the Jabbar Social Justice Award. What are your thoughts about that and what he's been able to do in working in issues in the trans community?
I think Reggie's an amazing person and represents a lot of great things. I think he's very deserving. I think all the guys are deserving. It's tough to give those types of awards to one person, and especially when there's nominees that necessarily won't get it. But regardless, he's a champion in all of our eyes, especially in that arena. And he's done an amazing job of representing that community and standing up for the things he believes in and things that we all support him in believing in.
We got Reggie coming in next, actually, so one more.
That's good.
No, same shot, same rhythm. We'll knock them down next game. Do we say what? Say that again.
Kind of kick yourself, putting on if you had a lot of them.
Yeah, just knowing yourself as a shooter, seeing that you're getting some open looks, knowing that you wish you could get back to be able to make. But our guys are making those shots all year. It's just all about us just finding our rhythm here in Golden State.
Does it make it easier to make the adjustments knowing that you got the shot that you wanted, it just didn't fall?
Yeah, for sure. They overhelped a lot. We got a lot of open three-point shots to a lot of our great shooters. So it's still a confidence builder for us to be able to go into the next game, to be able to shoot those same shots.
How do you evaluate what you guys did defensively to Golden State? Do you feel like you did some of the things that you wanted to stylistically and just made their shot as compared to flip-flop for you guys?
Yeah, for the most part, I felt like we did solid on the defensive end. We made things tough for some of the good players. But, I mean, it was just a lot of the little things that we can clean up, transition, offensive rebounds, stuff like that, to be able to clean up, to, cut down on a lot of those second chance points.
You guys did not get to the rim a lot last night, and maybe that was because y'all did shoot a lot of three-pointers. Were the opportunities there, or is that something you guys can improve on going forward?
The opportunity is there for us to be able to get to the rim, but at the same time, let's just be real. I mean, it's a three-point shooting team. Once we get to the paint, we know that good things happen to us behind the three-point line. We're going to take layups if they're there, but, I mean, obviously we've been shooting the ball at a high clip as a unit.
It's been a few days, but I wondered what your reaction was when you found out you were a nominee for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a finalist for that award, and what that means to you.
It means a lot. Obviously, it was something tragic that happened with my two siblings. To be able to have my name nominated for all the things that I do off the court, and also having my name tied with such a great like Kareem, it's very dope. Only thing I wish is, that my sisters could be able to see the moment of, me being up and nominated for an award like that.
Last night, notwithstanding, what you thought of this whole experience, especially knowing that outside the locker room, probably nobody had
It's super fun, super fun. When I signed here in the summer, I knew that, it was a chance for us to be able to make the playoffs. I was coming to a great team. It was a goal of ours to make it to the playoffs, make a better push than they did the year before that. We attained those goals, but, we're not at the end. We still feel like we're one of the best teams in the league. We had a slippage up in game one, and we're still going into game two with high confidence.
What's your confidence level getting split and going back to Dallas?
Confidence level would be very high. Obviously, it's a great team. They got a three-headed snake on this team. Just competing against three greats like that, you just got to be locked in. So hopefully we can pull out this next game to be able to go back to Dallas 1-1.
Reggie, you guys been in this position twice before going down game one. So what has allowed this group to come back and just go at it?
Resilience. We know that we have great coaches to be able to dissect the film, come into our shoot-arounds and show us exactly what we need to do on the defensive and offensive end. We believe in them. They believe in us to be able to go out and get the work done. It's just about us just putting our effort towards it and doing it game two. It's dope two greats like that, obviously I'm gonna go with my coach every time. But I mean, it's dope to see two greats being able to lead a bunch of young guys in this professional league, to be able to lead them to great things. And Coach Kidd been doing that for us all year, and we believe in him as a coach. Same mindset, playing on high confidence. You know what I'm saying? Just going out having fun, playing hard, and just try to correct a little bit of things that we messed up in game one.
On the court, you would think he's a multi-year veteran with his poise and his ability to kind of affect the game a little bit. Off the court, does he ever show his age? Like, does he ever seem like a 24-year-old in any way?
No, I mean he like a grown man to me. Off the court, I mean all of us are. I mean they got little jokes that I guess they use overseas and stuff that they be using, but to me, I mean he don't really show his age at all.
Reggie, how do you deal with the playoff loss first thing after the game? Do you go watch the film when you go back? What do you do to get yourself from a game loss and then you work towards Friday?
Just try to replay different plays back in your head that you had in the game, and just try to be better in the next game. Watch a little film and all that, but other than that, just replay it back in your head, see what you can do better, and just try to go out and do it next game.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.